All right, it's Monday. It's time for part 2. We love this segment. It is Can We Say That? David, music, please. All right, part 2.
Part 2.
What do you got?
All right, guys.
Crack pastor.
Can we say Chet Holmgren's played his last game for OKC?
No. I understand why you're asking it. I loved the broadcast team calling him out. That's your job. But I'm going to say no. He's a floor spacer. He is an elite rim protector, defensive player. I just think he's got a Wemby problem. That's pretty much all of basketball.
A lot of people got Wemby problems.
I'll say no. Would I love to see it? Sure. Love to see him here. Duren for Chet, straight. But it won't happen.
Yeah, all the talk after the game was, they got to make a move. They got all these picks, and they got to make a move to get.
They were down an
Wemby.
all-NBA player in the final as Jalen Williams' hamstring once again rose up. He couldn't play. I think the moves they're going to make is J-Dub a move. Do you trade him to get a top 3 pick?
Right.
Do you liquidate your picks to get a Trey Murphy or a Markkanen? Look, they have the world at their feet. They can do whatever they want to do. They got to move some salaries around. But overall, no. To answer his question, I don't think it's Chet's last game.
And missing A.J. Mitchell was also huge for them, too. But no, they don't trade Chet.
A.J. Mitchell, Kason Wallace was great. Hey, look.
Yes.
The Spurs are a distinct problem, okay? It's okay to say it. It's going to be the Spurs and Thunder trading blows the next 5 years.
All right, well, you know what? Let's just stay right there.
Sure.
Can we say that thanks to that 7-game series, the Knicks can win the title?
No. Sorry.
Take away your bias of the Knicks.
Okay.
8 days off again. We saw what happened the last time they had 8 days off. Mike, they've gone on the road and they've demolished people. I look at this team and I'm like, who's to say that they can't?
The East. That's who. The East. The East is such garbage. Look, I can't do it. You want to tell me they can make it a 6-game series? I'll show them enough respect to do that, but unless San Antonio collapses, I don't see it. By the way, shout out the Sixers. You traded McCain to OKC, and you waived Champagny, or whatever the hell his name is, and he goes over to the Spurs. Those two guys are the X factors for both teams, and you're flat on your ass paying Paul George $80 a year.
He's a G League All-Star.
He's the Dennis Jenkins.
Yes.
You know who they wanted to sign? That's why they got rid of Champagne or whatever his name is.
Champagny.
McClung, the slam dunk guy. Mac is the guy they wanted to make room for.
Oh, boy.
And then they got rid of him.
Oh, my.
Okay.
Oh, dear.
I still think the Knicks can. All right.
Then say it with your chest, then.
I can't live in that world.
David, it's not living in the world. It's that the Knicks can win the title this year. Exactly. The ticket prices are going to be ridiculous. Have you seen the floor seats?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness.
It's the national GDP of a small African nation. It's like $8 billion to go see a game there.
Thought they'd be going to the Met Gala again.
It's insane.
Right, you probably going to start charging.
Look, I'm looking
to stand
forward
outside
to
in the
it.
crowd.
I'm looking forward to it, but I think it's going to go just like 99 did. The cute story comes to an end and the Spurs win.
No. All right, guys, can we say that the Browns may not be as stupid as we think that they are? They are stockpiling picks that if they get the right QB, this may work.
Okay. This is all well and good. I just think they can be right, but also be dishonest. I think what they're doing is kind of treading water until their stadium's ready in 2029. They're not doing anything to win. You went into last season with what at quarterback? You're going into this season with what at quarterback? You just traded the face of your franchise and a gold jacket Hall of Famer, and it sure seems like, sounds like, feels like this year's now a wash. You're going to draft a rookie in 27. That'll be a wash.
Right.
And they're right at the precipice of opening their stadium.
But the fact that you have 2 first-round picks now, meaning if you're not the worst team with the first or second pick, you can go get that quarterback if there's one that you really like.
I can go with it. I just don't like what I think this is.
Nothing the Browns do is smart.
Oh, okay.
Nothing.
All right.
They will fail at every turn.
Kenny, mental note. Don't ask Nick questions. Don't ask Brown questions.
It's mine, at least I provided facts.
All right.
David was just, oh, God help us if the Knicks win this thing.
Please.
Not necessarily can we say that, well, but can we start believing in the Chicago White Sox? Or is it still just a mirage?
Not with their best player out for 6 weeks.
Okay.
It's over now. I thought it was going to be fake. I thought it was going to be a stack of cards eventually. Now it will be.
I think
sure.
I think it's a nice story, but I don't believe. And also a byproduct of the AL's terrible. With Murakami out for 6 weeks, this will test whether they're real or not. I mean, it's a fun story, but no, I don't believe.
Can we say that the NBA made a huge mistake as they revamped their draft in the lottery?
Oh,
where
good.
You have now punished the 3 worst teams by giving them less ping pong balls.
Okay. How do I put this?
Take your time.
Explain the lottery changes to me like I'm a second grader.
Okay.
Because I still don't understand whose idea this was.
I don't understand whose idea, but this was, I guess, to keep teams from tanking, that you're better off finishing 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, I believe, because you will get 3 ping pong balls, whereas if you finish in the top, you're the 3 worst teams, you only get 2. So it actually is better for you to kind of win and just not suck.
Yeah, like I said, this is stupid. I think they've made a terrible mistake. And this is not the way to fix it. It's just not. There's nothing else. I'm not being flippant.
No.
I'm
That's
shooting
what I
you
was
straight.
asking.
I stared at it for like 10 minutes, and I'm going, wait, so technically you could have teams tanking a playoff game and be a far better position than a team that was just actually terrible.
Right. If you're a bad team, like the Pistons were a bad team when they should have got Wemby, they would have gotten punished. They didn't tank. No load management. They tried every game. They just weren't no good.
See, Mike, you just said it. Why in the world why would the fans care about the play-in now? When you have teams that would just go in there and say, I don't want to win. I want to put myself in the lottery now, and I can get a top 3 pick.
I'm getting to the point now, Mike, and I want to give you credit. Maybe we just take away the draft altogether.
That's where I'm at. Turn it into Europe. We're doing a transfer window, y'all. Pay players whatever you want. Oh, you don't have cap space? F you.
Or just treat it like the NFL. This is it. Wherever you finish, that's the pick that you
Well,
get.
that's the easiest solution, but I just take the draft away.
'Cause
I
this
think it's
got-
an absurdity.
This one got more complicated to make
And
0 sense.
I'm
to
also
me.
tired of this league. All these, you know what else they need to do? If we're going to keep the draft, no more protections. You trade your pick, you traded your pick. Oh, but actually, I get it back. No. Oh, but you can't trade back to back. Don't care about that either. Teams want to upend themselves, trade 3 straight picks, let them. Tired of all this. Protections here, pick swaps here. I can't even keep track of it all.
I'm going to ask, Mike, I need you to put on the I care about college football hat if you can, please.
Come on.
Can you just do that for me?
Fine.
Okay.
What do you want?
Can we say that the SEC will regret the new 9-game schedule? Because they have to play 9 conference games.
Yes, because it's still on a year in, year out basis, best conference. Big Ten is top heavy, and they've won a couple titles in a row. Respect. But the conference blows as a whole. The SEC, man, you ain't got a Maryland on your schedule. You don't have a Michigan State. You don't have a Northwestern. You go on a Saturday night down to Mississippi State, and 6-6 Mississippi State and Stark Vegas, that ain't a treat.
Yeah, you don't even get Vandy anymore.
No, that's my whole point. Just the SEC top-down quality, they're going to regret it. And that's always been their advantage. They don't play as many games as others. Well, now they've taken away the ability to play Mercer, and you got to face somebody in that conference.
Kenny?
Well, they've also now given themselves the ability to say, well, now we don't have to hear that critique anymore, which I enjoy. But yes, I do think that they will regret it.
So Costa will be happy, but they will regret it.
I don't know what Jim's happy with.
Well, he always says, they didn't play nobody at that cupcake schedule. All right. This one is for you, David, if I got time for one more.
Crack
Thank you so much.
passer.
Mike, I already know the answer to this, but when
Yeah.
I saw this headline, I had to bring this up to you. I don't know if you saw it or not, but can we say that the teenage girl should be jailed who stabbed the horses, I believe in California, because she stabbed the horses she was going to compete against in order to win.
Executed. That's what I would do. Execution.
Now, she didn't kill the horses, people.
I don't care. Execute.
But
I've had enough.
She stabbed
You cannot. How dare you? Horses are beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what's worse, her or that nutbag Sharilla in The Crash.
Oh.
Take them both out. Had enough. You don't belong. You can live somewhere. It just ain't here. All right, maybe we don't execute him. Deport him. Where? Don't care.
Yeah.
Put him on a dinghy and float him out to sea.
And I don't really care about the whole teenager.
Nope.
Don't care. You were smart enough to do this.
That's psychotic behavior, and you're showing absolutely no regard for some of the most beautiful creatures on the planet.
David, yes, I see you're reading the article. I saw that. And once again, we're in a day and age where you have to reread it in a different source to make sure you're not getting punked by AI. Yes. Girl in a competition decided she was going to sneak into the barns, stab 3 horses so that she would win, and then she got caught.
Yeah. You know what? I'll be honest. They should put her behind a horse and then let the horse take revenge.
No.
Just stand right here, dear.
Right.
Thwap. And launch her into space.
Here, take this fork and poke the horse. Go for it. As you stand by.
I'm sorry. I ain't got no time for that. I mean, there's 3 just don't hurt old people, kids, or animals. It's really not hard. It's not hard. Just don't do that.
So,
sorry.
It's okay. David, anything? CP?
They should put her on Rose's board from the Titanic and just drop her off in the middle of the ocean. Figure it out, honey.
Nothing, CP?
Crack pastor.
That's crazy.
Okay.
No, she's crazy. She's demonic.
For sure. Yeah.
Demonic.
Can we say that? 97.1.